Fall is slowly making its way into the little coastal town. The lifeguards have left the shoreline, yoga classes have moved indoors, and my favorite cafes have added spiced pumpkin lattes to the menu. The days are turning a little more overcast, and with that comes the coziest season of the year. A season I like to call the time for slow evenings and heart-to-heart conversations. It always feels hard to let go of summer unless you start romanticizing fall. Maybe that's why we try so hard to give it a special mood. And honestly, it feels like fall was made for this. Photogenic, deep, with natural palette of golden to warm brown tones. It makes you want to adjust to its rhythm, to choose softer shades in your outfits, to experiment with layers, and to notice beauty in the simplest details. For me, fall is a season without rush, a time to finally slow down and to do things I kept putting off all summer. Usually that means sorting through my summer photos, revisiting old albums, and giving myself a little reset. Today, I decided to create a little cafe at home, a space that feels extra cozy on rainy fall days. To me, bakeries in fall are inseparable, both being symbols of comfort and warmth. So I thought, why not bring that feeling into my own home? To gather everything I'd need for this home cafe, I headed to a local farm. I love setting aside days like this, days when you can wander through a farmer's market, pick up fresh produce, and later turn it into something special at home. I was so glad today became one of those days. This time of the year, the farm has such a soulful atmosphere. People come for honey and apples, for homemade jam, for flowers, or just to stroll, breathe in the scent of the harvest, and feel fall drawing near. There's a small farmer's market here I absolutely adore. Its shelves overflow with jars of honey and jam, freshly picked fruits and vegetables, and bunches of flowers. Everything about it fills me with inspiration and makes me even more excited to create my own cozy cafe corner at home. I come back home with armfuls of flowers and a basket of pastries from the farmer's market. Today's plan feels especially magical, to turn a corner of my home into a little cafe. A place where I can invite friends for tea, enjoy quiet breakfast, or just sip coffee while the rain falls outside. Lately, I've been exploring new hobbies, and one of them has been arranging flowers. For this bouquet, I chose blooms in a fall palette: peach, orange, yellow, and white. It's kind of art seeing which flowers work together and which don't. I love that each season can inspire a different bouquet, each telling its own little story. And beyond decorating my home, flowers can actually make such thoughtful personal gifts. I'm realizing more and more that every season can feel rich and meaningful if you fill it with small traditions and activities. Before each new season, I sit down and make a list of things I want to experience. I think it might be my way of meeting the season with joy and inspiration. This fall, my list includes farmers markets, pumpkin farms, apple picking, baking new recipes, making candles, and cozy evenings at home. I find that having these little rituals helps me look at life more positively. Even on gray, rainy days, they remind me rain can mean sweaters, warm tea, and fresh ideas at home. To add an extra touch of coziness to my cafe, I painted a few simple candles with a warm chocolate brown design. I'm in love with this deep shade right now. It perfectly reflects my fall mood. The candles became little accents that tied the whole space together. I also designed a small cafe sign in fall colors. I wanted it to feel like it was hand-drawn, Though I'll admit I'm better at designing than at drawing, still, I have fun experimenting with fonts. I think it turned out pretty well. And of course, no cafe is complete without a menu. Mine includes waffles, cinnamon rolls, chocolate croissants, and cookies. Since it's apple season, I also have apple cookies alongside classic chocolate chip ones. I even made little labels for each street, tiny details that made my home cafe feel alive. What I love most about fall is the way it teaches us to embrace seasonality, to take what each season gives us and find joy in it. This is a time for home gatherings, warm conversations over tea, and simple rituals that make life feel richer. Fall is perfect for everyone who loves to wrap up in a blanket, pour a hot drink, and live a little cozier at home. I hope you remember this fall as something beautiful. And never forget, it's always in our hands to make it that way. And I'll see you in the next fall episode. Bye bye.